Hey, welcome back to my channel. Here's my weekly wind-up. It's on Wednesday this week. It's gotten really hot here in Toronto, and so really challenging to get any work done. And we went away to the cottage for the weekend, which again was lovely, but hot. And I don't deal well with this heat. But let's talk about what I got done this week. So we talked about the Japanese style sweater last week, which I still haven't done the 14 inches because I haven't found the needles that went with it. But I did buy the buttons, the toggles to hang the front of the sweater with, so that's good. Those are ready to go on. I finished that no-sew blanket, which I'm so grateful to be finished. So it's lined with a fuzzy handprint, which all the colors sort of go with. And it's braided all around the edges. And because I'm crazy that way, I made my rows go over and under in a Celtic kind of way. I thought that this no-sew thing would save time. Really a huge amount of faffing about. And I'm not really sure that I like the end product, but it will be useful for somebody, probably for a wheelchair. And that's, 2 yards of fabric done and out of the house. I've done absolutely no spinning this week because, like I said, hot. And the fiber was just sticking to my sweaty hands and it was gross. And I want it to be a pleasurable thing, not a disgusting thing. I have managed to do a fair amount on my tank top, so we're down now into the third color. So down around almost to my waist, so that's good. And still making sort of nightly progress on this one. Yay me. And the Victorian outfit. So a friend of mine and I were talking about, we've both taken on projects that are causing us huge anxiety, and I've been trying to figure out how to simplify this project so that I can get it done in time and not completely flip myself out. And one of the things I did this week was I ordered Victorian boots online, so that that's taken care of. And I've been debating the whole corset thing. I picked up a corset pattern, but the whole idea of having to deal with those, 24 metal eyelets. Ugh. I'm not a fan of sewing in eyelets, banging them in, and then I always have to sew them around to keep them in, and I don't want to have to try to find a busk. So I bought the pattern, but I may end up just buying a corset that will do, just to give me that shape. But I also, so while I was at I haven't figured that one out yet. But while I was at the fabric store, I bought the fabric to start the crinoline or petticoat or whatever you want to call it, underskirt. And I bought what turned out to be 6.5 meters of this cotton, so that I can make the first one anyway, see how long it takes. And it called for a ruffling around the bottom edge, and I was like, oh, I really don't want to have to ham up the edge of that fabric. So I found this tulle fabric that's already finished at the edges for not too much, but I think it'll probably be, and it's washable apparently, that I should be able to just ruffle it up on the edge without making myself crazy. So that's another labor saver, I hope. But I wanted to talk briefly today about, so the instant I did the video last week, and decided what I was going to do for the week, I immediately felt a need to go and start something new and different. It's like as soon as I set myself the agenda, I didn't want to participate in it. And this is a natural response, I think, to just having too much to do and too many projects on the go and stuff. But I did restrict myself to finishing. So I often doodle on scrap pieces of paper, and I thought maybe it was time to doodle in a journal so that I'd have them all together. So I've been doing mandalas, and I finished this one. Yay, me. And then I started working on the next one. So that bought off the whole startitis thing, the resisting of trying to get down to work. And there I am for the week. I hope, like it took me until Friday to post the video because I was having trouble with Google accounts. Hopefully this week we'll iron out some of those creases in my technological life. And we will be able to do another video next week without as much stress. Yay! Talk to you soon. Bye.